tell me what is going on with Parker, Jack. Where is my son?
No, Parker's fine.
I know he's fine. I didn't ask you if he was fine. I asked you where he is. Who is taking care of my little boy, Jack? Who is putting him to bed every night and waking up with him every morning?
Parker's healthy. He's loved.
And he isn't with John. I know that, Jack. You all tried to let me assume that he is. But John slipped up. He referred to the time that he spent with Parker in the past tense. I may look like Methuselah, but there is nothing wrong with my brain.
No one is deliberately trying to deceive you, Carly.
You cannot talk your way out of this one, Jack. Hal is in the hospital, so Parker can't be with him. So where is he staying, Jack? Where did you bring him when you took him from here last night? Parker was afraid, right? Of me, of the way that I look, and he didn't want to see me.
No, nothing like that, Carly. He's healthy, he's fine, he's at the Lakeview with Rosanna.
Rosanna's in Oakdale? And how long has she had my son? Better yet, why has she had my son?
Somehow she heard that you were missing and Hal was
Somehow
out of
she
commission.
heard? How did that happen exactly, Jack? Her detectives? Or maybe from somebody a little closer? How could you let this happen?
So now you know.
I'm not family.
Oh, yes, of course.
Tom said there was no recourse.
So she handed you her mission statement with one hand and snatched my child with the other?
All right, maybe the fact that she went through legal channels scares you, but it honestly seems like she did this to make sure that Parker was cared for.
Who the hell are you? Are you new here? Rosanna feels responsible that Parker even exists. She thinks I am the ultimate screw-up, Jack. Not only as a mother, but as a human being. You used to know that. She has been waiting for something like this to happen since Parker was born.
Okay, so there's no possible way that you would believe that she did this for Parker?
She did it for herself. And now she has proof that her sister is not capable of taking care of her own
Carly,
child.
she doesn't think that.
And now you know what she thinks?
No, she didn't pack him up and speed him out of town. Doesn't that count for something? She stayed here in Oakdale where Parker was around the people he knows best. She was at the Lakeview the entire time, right, John?
That's correct. She's given us complete access to the boy. That's true.
Wow. Isn't that just peachy? And now maybe I can see my own child whenever it's convenient for his aunt. And don't you dare tell me to relax. If Rosanna wants a baby, she can have one of her own, but I did not struggle this far and come this far so she could sink her claws into mine.
I would do anything for you and Parker. You used to know that.
Well, home's just overflowing with used-to-bes. At least this is one I can do something about.
You tell me, Carly, when was the perfect time to tell you about Rosanna? When I pulled you out of the coffin in Tennessee? Or when you were being rushed to the hospital and I was sick to death, worried that I'd found you only to lose you again? Should I have told you on the plane ride home instead of letting you get the first decent night's sleep you've probably had in months? Or maybe I should have told you right after you found out that your cousin's husband had been shot to death by a psychopath. You tell me, Carly, when? There was never a good time to tell you, Carly, so I didn't. I knew you'd be angry. But I promise you, none of this, with you and Parker and Rosanna, none of it was ever intended to be permanent.
I've got patience.
I should tell you, John, I've arranged for a rather substantial reward to be posted for Weston's arrest.
How substantial?
Very. I'll find him.
I hope you do, Jack.
I'm sorry, Carly.
I know you thought you were protecting me. But you have to be straight with me, Jack. This is my life we're talking about. This is my child we're talking about. You can't keep things like that from me.
Yes, I know.
You don't know. You can't possibly know. I was kidnapped, Jack. Stolen. And taken to a place where I was drugged. And lied to. And changed. And through it all, I kept telling myself, I'll get through this. I'll be okay. I'll get out of here somehow, and I'll go home. And life will be normal again. Whatever that is. But it isn't normal. Parker's gotten so big. He's so smart. And Jake is gone. Hal's a different man. And Rosanna. She's trying to pretend she's the mother of my child. My face isn't the only thing that is unrecognizable, Jack. I don't even recognize my own life anymore.
I gotta go check and see if there have been any developments on Western. Okay? You gonna be all right?
As long as you come back soon.
I'll be back before you can miss me.
Too late.
Knock, knock.
Oh, hi. I get to catch up on my magazines. What do you have?
Yeah.
Modern retirement, senior living. Did you ever hear of Vogue or Elle or In Style or something like that? Really, I'm not quite ready to pick up my cemetery plot.
Oh, is that your grandson? He's adorable.
Yeah, well, take away the red hair and people say that he's a dead ringer for his mama.
Mm-hmm.
Which happens to be me. Yeah. Well, you should see how old his father is.
Yeah.
This is insane.
What are you doing?
I am getting out of here.
Oh, well, I don't think I'm supposed to let you go without...
You think that you can stop me, Toots? Listen, sweetie, I'm a lot younger than you think, so either you step aside or I go right through you. Thank you.
Carly?
This is round 2, my friend. The gloves are coming off.
That's right, sis. I'm back. Now hand over my son before I really get